So we are so lucky to have Barbara King any time of the year, but particularly this time of the year, as I was sitting down getting ready to text family and friends about going to the Philadelphia Flower Show, which is one of the largest flower shows in this country, might even be in the world. And Barbara King is not only the owner of Valley Forge Flowers. If you ever get out our neck of the woods, definitely go check out her flower shop. She has worked with customers. She's third generation florist and gifts that she provides in her fabulous store. Well, a lot of the things that she had in her store that she's listened to customers tell her that they love, she brings now to QVC since, well, for about 10 years. For about 10 years, she's been on the air. Here is yet another really awesome Faux Bois Gnome. Is he not the cutest? Look at that gnome. 40% off is the savings on this gnome. The gnome's $29.52. 3 easy pays at $9.84. No reorder. I have the lavender for you. There's your lavender on your gnome. And then we'll show you the blush pink as well. All right. And that's the blush pink, most limited for you. These have a timer, they light up at night. And as I said, to have Barbara King be able to make time in her schedule when she has all of these demands, not only with Valentine's Day tomorrow, I can imagine your life must be crazy. It's probably good to just be with us for a couple of minutes so you could breathe, Barbara.
It does. It gives me a little breather, a little zen time. But yes, it is crazy busy and so exciting to be here at the flower shop, where our designers create the most fabulous things, like these gnomes, which are looking like that carved faux bois, which the very first gnomes I've read were designed in Germany, I don't know how many years ago, but they started popping up in the finest of English gardens. So we took a little spin on the traditional gnome that looks like he's carved out of wood, holding that pitchfork, and the folklore of the gnome is they look over your garden and watched over it and bring you good luck. Well, the twist we did was that delphinium hat. And the gnomes are kind of traditionally with this hat that covers their eyes with just the nose peeking out. So we also put fairy lights inside that delphinium. So it's actually beautiful in the daytime, and at night it has this really mystical fairy light that comes out. There it is right there, and battery run too, Pat. So this is something you can use inside or out.
Which is awfully nice, and even has a timer, so you don't have to worry about it at, you know, whatever time you decide to turn it on. Then tomorrow night and the following night and the following night, it turns itself on. When I look at this, for whatever reason, I think like a Hawaiian luau or something like that, Barbara. And you know, if you, again, if you've got that pool, if you are that house that entertains, I mean, how fun is something like this? You could literally set this on the buffet table if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. And gnomes are something most people never stop at one. So if you are getting yourself one, expect you're going to gather more and more. They are so fun. Add that whimsy touch to your garden. The finest of English gardens will have gnomes tucked around in the mulch bed, maybe going up the stairs, those surprise little areas. The folklore also says that the gnomes would live underground. They were creatures that lived underground, and at night they would come out and guard over your garden. So many people will have a lot of fun with grandkids or their friends, and the gnomes will be moved into different places. And everyone says that these gnomes are moving around the garden on their own, but we all know they get a little help.
I think that's really fun. Let's tell you. These are almost 5 inches by almost 4 by a little over 16.5 inches. You'll need 2 AA batteries, 6 hours on, 18 hours off. They're poly resin, so They were designed so that they could go outside as well as inside. There'll be no reorder though
Yeah.
when they sell out. So if you're planning a party or someone's having a birthday, I just think these have so much personality, Barbara. No one would
do.
ever imagine that a gnome could look as really fabulous as this. So I'm going to
So
keep
fun.
you since
Oh,
Valentine's Day's tomorrow. So if you don't mind, we'll give you a little bit of a we'll give you a little bit of a break, Barbara.